So Cenat just concluded his second Mafiathon ever, and this time he really revolutionized streaming forever. From the guests that he's had to the records he's broken to even the record that he set, I think it's pretty safe to say that after this, streaming will never really be the same again. Because unlike the first ever Mafiathon that he did, I don't think this one will ever be outdone ever again. But what exactly did he do and how did he manage to do it? Well, that's probably what you're here to figure out. So if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join the Trap House with the biggest trapper. And while you're at it, don't forget to click that very first link down below in my description to join my Discord server and become an official member of the community. Now with all of that being said, let's get into how Cenat just changed streaming forever. Okay, so to start, full disclaimer, I am a little sick. I'm getting better, but I'm still a little sick, so my voice gonna sound a little crazy. Just bear with me. But anyways, if you clicked on this video, I'm sure you're already very familiar with who Cenat is. He's literally one of the most biggest streamers in the world, if not the biggest streamer in the world. His only competition is really IShowSpeed, like globally. But either way, he's still one of the biggest streamers. And most of you probably already know he began his streaming career just a few years back. And he started off his career by doing like e-dates and a lot of content involving women. This is where words like Riz became more so popular and somehow even made it into the official dictionary. But Cenat's career will only continue growing and growing over the years, achieving an unimaginable amount of success that we really haven't seen in the streaming industry. And he did this all in a relatively short amount of time. And even though Kai became a very prominent figure in the streaming community very early on into his career, in February of 2023, his entire career and life would end up changing. This will mark the start date of the very first subathon or Mafiathon that he ever did in his career. And even his very first one was something that we thought we would never see again. He had various celebrities and rappers on the stream. And during that first subathon, he ended up setting the all-time Twitch subscriber record with over 323,000 subscribers, passing up some pretty big names along the way to setting this goal, such as Lil Wicked Ninja. And for the most part, after he set this record, most people thought that we would have never seen this record broken. We thought that we'd never see a streamer big enough to gain over 323,000 subscribers. But after about a year and a half later, we were all proven very wrong. Another very popular streamer who goes by the name of Mouse does her own annual subathon, and every year when she does these subathons, she always gains a crazy amount of subscribers. And this year it seemed like that trend would continue going in the upward direction for Mouse, because in September of 2024, just about a year and a half after Cenat set the all-time record, Mouse would end up breaking this record during her subathon, accumulating over 326,000 subscribers. And this was definitely well deserved. She did receive a lot of hate because she's a VTuber and the type of content she makes a lot of people may find weird. But after she ended up breaking the record, Cenat was one of the first and only people to really give her flowers and appreciate everything that she's done. But unfortunately for Mouse, he let it be known that he was not going to let her have this crown for too long.
But look though, no, Iron Mouse, okay? I want to go ahead and congratulate Iron Mouse for breaking my record. Clap it up, clap it up.
No, Iron Mouse.
Clap it up. Clap it up. Clap it up. But look though, W Iron Mouse, you feel what I'm saying? She took the record. She really did that. You feel what I'm saying? But I promise one thing to my supporters if that was broken. You feel me? So we're going to have to see what happens in the future. All right? Appreciate y'all.
And on October 14, 2024, just about 2 weeks after Mouse concluded her record-breaking subathon, Cenat would do a very big stream with the WWE legend John Cena. And during this stream, he would officially announce to the world that he would be doing his second ever Mafiathon 2. Now, he didn't originally give us a date or anything like that. He just said once he ended stream, the next time that we saw him will be during this subathon. And once he ended, no one really heard from Cenat for the next 2 weeks. But sure enough, when he returned back to the internet near the end of October, he would make the announcement that the second ever Mafiathon would take place starting on November 1st. And this subathon was definitely one for the ages. From A-list celebrities to some of the top musical artists in the world to even NBA champions, this subathon was filled with nothing but entertainment, star power, and content for everyone. I had did a video prior to Cenat doing this subathon saying that he was basically going to end up shattering this record again because he's a much bigger creator now than he was back when he set the original record, so it should have just been relatively easy for him to blaze through 300,000 subscribers. In fact, Cenat managed to break Iron Mouse's record just 11 days into his Mafiathon, and not only did he end up breaking this record, but by the time this subathon was all said and done, he ended up doubling this record. Cenat managed to gain over 700,000 subscribers, becoming the first person in Twitch history to ever reach this number. But not only was he the first person to ever reach 700k, he was also the first person to ever hit 600,000 subs and 500,000 subs as well. So he definitely did multiple things that was never heard of ever in the history of Twitch. And he also paid a lot of homage to Iron Mouse as well. Near the end of the subathon, he jumped into Iron Mouse's world and did his own little VTuber segment where him and Iron Mouse just discussed a lot of things and talked about the record as well.
To a lot of people, I know a lot of things, a lot of Twitter of people just downplaying what you do. And I want to say, like, even though it's not like the usual thing that they normally do, I want to go ahead and give you a flower because you are trying it's something new. You feel what I'm saying? It's something very new and fresh to the world, and people don't understand it, but they should never discredit of a lot of things that you've done. You feel what I'm saying? And what you did, and it may be people may find it weird, but it's cool. You feel what I'm saying? I want to go ahead and give you your flowers.
And speaking of paid subscribers, Cenat did make it known all throughout the subathon that about 25% of his earnings would go towards building a school in Nigeria. So without doing too much pocket watching, that should be over $1 million going towards building a school in Nigeria, which is a great thing. And also props to Kai for even doing that. You guys know a lot of people are like greedy, bro. They would have just took these millions and millions of dollars and not really done anything positive with it at all. So the fact that he is doing some charity work with this money is a great thing. I even see some people mad that he was only doing like 25% of his earnings. Like, bro, do you know how much 25% of his earnings actually is? And I seen people like trying to compare it to like Iron Mouse saying, oh, she did 50% to this and that. Look, just props to both Kai and Iron Mouse for doing something nice and helpful towards others with their money. Because a lot of people in their position probably wouldn't do any form of charity work or anything like that at all. Now, even though most of the streams with all of these big guests that Kai had on the subathon went pretty well, this entire 30 days didn't all go good. He had some streams that fell through with other big guests as well, such as Ken Carson and Dr. Phil. And he even had a very serious situation on the stream where a magician did a prank that went a little bit too far and it made Cenat look very bad. Even though for the most part this subathon was extremely successful, there was still ups and downs just like with everything else in life. But I'm sure many people won't remember the bad parts. Well, maybe that prank because that was kind of crazy. But for the most part, everyone is going to remember this subathon for being the biggest subathon of all time and accumulating the most subs that we've ever seen before. So yeah, with that being said, I'm pretty sure Cenat has the most untouchable record of all time. I think we might see LeBron's scoring record get broken before Cenat's record, and I can confidently say that this time because last time I might have said it because it really didn't seem like 300k was that attainable, but I know for a fact that 700k will not be broken for a very long time, if ever. But that's just my personal opinion. As you guys know, the only opinion that I really care about is you guys' opinion. So comment down below and let me know, what do you think about this entire situation? Do you think that this record will ever be broken? Did you think Kai was going to get this many subscribers this month? And just let me know your overall opinions about the Mafiathon too down below in the comments. And while you're at it, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join me on my journey to 10,000 subscribers. We're the closest we've ever been. You guys have been showing me a crazy amount of love and support, and I just want to keep that going all the way throughout the end of the year. But let's end this month on a good note. And with that being said, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give me a thumbs up. If you didn't enjoy the video, be sure to give me a thumbs down. Any feedback is good feedback to me. And as always, I appreciate all of the love and support. And I'll catch you boys and girls in the next banger, man.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.